Hey folks, it's Carrie from Pretty Neat. Thanks for joining me. If you're new here to my channel, welcome. I share new videos here every week about organizing and decluttering your home and adopting a minimalist mindset. So I hope you hit the subscribe button and stick around. Today, I am coming to you from a different location in my home. I am in my bedroom and I have this storage closet behind me. And honestly, I have not cleaned this out in a long time. It's probably been years since I've really taken everything out, looked at what's in here, and made some decisions about what to get rid of. I know that there's a bunch of stuff in here that I'm really not using. This is kind of like the out of season holiday decorations and just some old files and stuff are in here. I don't store my clothes in my bedroom. I have a separate room that I use as an office, and that's where all my clothes are. So this is really just kind of the catch-all closet in my space. So I'm gonna take everything out of here today. I'm gonna lay it out and see what I have, and I'm gonna take you along for this whole process. So if you're excited today for a hands-on organizing and decluttering video, please hit the like button and I will see you at the end. So here is my bedroom closet. I'm gonna come around and take a look at what's inside here. So starting at the bottom, this large bin has, I don't know, some, I think craft supply things, binders, some fabrics and stuff. I have some old curtains that I'm not currently using. This box is a file box and it is actually full of files. I do need to look at that, but that may be a project for another day. Some extra linens, pillows, blankets. This bin here is actually where I leave things that I want to donate. So I have this specific spot in my home for donations. So when I come across things that I know I'm not using anymore, I can just pop them in there. And then once this bin gets full, I can box it up and take it to the donation drop off. Again, I have an extra set of pillows. So these bins up here contain some memorabilia and photo albums and stuff. And then up here, it's gift bags and gift wrap. And then up top, I have my one suitcase. I have a travel bag that I use. I use it as a garment bag. And then that second black bin up there is Christmas decorations. So that's the one side of this closet. Not bad, really. One thing that I do have that is really helpful is this metal shelving. I recommend these to a lot of clients. It's extremely sturdy, heavy duty. They come in all different sizes. And the thing I like most about these shelves is that they're fully adjustable. So you can change the height of all of the shelves to whatever you want, which means that if you have like a larger bin, like I do here at the bottom, you can set this shelf so that the bin can slide in under there, and it just makes it really easy to accommodate bulkier items. So I will link to a similar shelf down below. This helps really make full use of this closet, which again, I am not using for clothes. This is the other side of the closet. It has quite a bit less stuff in it, but I just have some things kind of piled on the floor here. I have my Christmas tree, some old artwork, my mop and bucket are stored in here. I have a rolling cart, old tote bag. I have these bags hanging. These are bags of other bags. So basically some reusable bags that are on the larger side that I use if I have to transport a lot of bins and containers and stuff to my clients' homes. And then on the top shelf here, these two boxes are full of Christmas decorations, and I need to go through those and see what I have. So my approach is to take everything out of the closet. I cannot remember the last time that I did this, but I'm gonna pull it all out. I'm gonna set it here. I have some space on the floor. I threw a blanket over my bed so I can throw stuff on here and then just wash it later. And I'm really gonna take a look and see what's in here, make some decisions about what can go, and I will check back in and show you my progress. Okay, I have everything out of the closet. I just did a quick vacuum, and that's one thing I always recommend is to have some cleaning products on hand and clean out the space that you're decluttering, because it's probably the only opportunity you're gonna have when it's all empty. My closet has nothing left in it, just those few hangers, and everything is sitting out. Now you might say, like, is this really necessary? Do you have to pull everything out? No, you don't, but I think it is really helpful to do so. It allows you to kind of uncover the stuff that's maybe been hidden in the back or had stuff stacked on top of it, and it really gives you a sense of how much you have stored in this one space. I am just going to start going through this box by box and see what I have that I really need and what I can probably part with. So first things first, this is a frame that used to have something else in it. It has been disassembled. I thought I might repurpose it for something, and I'm just not going to. So I'm going to just get rid of this. This other frame, actually, I used to have this hanging in my entryway. It's in good shape. I think I am going to take what's framed in here out and maybe repurpose this. I do switch things around on the walls periodically. These are also things that used to be hung up. I have like a picture of my grandparents. I used to play the bassoon like in high school and college, and I had this framed professionally. This is an example of the kind of thing I talk about where it's something that brought you joy in the past and it's hard to part with. And this is particularly hard because, well, for a couple reasons. It's professionally framed, so it's really like heavy and beautifully done. And also, I feel like this is a very niche thing. Like, who's gonna want this picture of a section of a bassoon? Like, this isn't gonna mean anything to virtually anyone. These are the things that are tough. So these two bins have Christmas decorations in them, ornaments and stuff to put out. Again, I have not decorated for Christmas in at least 2 years. I think I should keep that in mind as I'm paring this stuff down. I would really like to get everything into just one bin, and I think that I can do that. I think that I can part with enough stuff. I'm telling you, I go through the same issues as everybody that I work with does. But anyway, my goal is going to be to get all of the Christmas stuff into just this one larger bin and free this one up for some other things. So I'm sorting through my holiday decorations, and what I've decided to do is to just keep things that relate to one certain color scheme. This is the one set of decorations that I have used most recently, and to then part with things that are kind of some older things that I haven't really used at all in quite a few years. And so I think this can be helpful if you're trying to decide on decor, to maybe just pick a lane and stick with it. So these things are all in kind of like this bright colored, like silver, and then sort of these bright colors. Whereas the stuff down here is more like red and gold and some other things. And so I can just make that decision about the color scheme, and that means that all of this stuff that doesn't match it is an automatic no. I am keeping some, I would say, more sentimental things, like these Star Wars things. They are, like, here's some ornaments. I have a few Star Wars holiday things, which I think are fun. I'm going to hang on to those. And in these boxes are like really old style ornaments, and there are some kind of sentimental ones, like this angel playing the bassoon that my friend got me from Germany, which is super fun. So that's where I'm at now. I think this is all going to fit in that one bin. I'm going to try it and see. So I'm wrapping this up. This is my pile of stuff that's going. Most of this can be donated. I did decide to part with these old ornaments. I'm going to ask around and see if anybody that I know wants these. The rest of the stuff here is mostly holiday decorations that I'm getting rid of. This tote bag served me well for so many years. It's kind of in rough shape now. I think I still can donate it though. These are some curtains that I have not used since I moved into this apartment, which was, I don't know, 8 years ago. So I think I'm probably not going to use these. I'm going to try to sell them, and if I can't get rid of them that way, I will donate. I have some clip rings as well for these curtains, so that's going to go. I emptied out this file box, and the stuff that's in here is more fabric and some old curtains, like scraps from other projects. I think the stuff is going to be either to sell or donate, depending on how motivated I am to post these to sell. And then heading over to the closet, things are looking really good. So here's just kind of the overall view on this side. I moved my Christmas tree up here to the top shelf. I still have these pillows. I have some extra linens and stuff. This is that bag that I use. I try to think about how frequently I'm using things, and this I'm reaching for enough that I think it warrants a spot here on a lower shelf. I still have my donation bin here. This is a file box that I need to go through. These are mostly old files, but for now it's just going to sit there. And then I consolidated a lot of my sentimental items. They were kind of in a few different places in this closet, and so I got them all into this one large bin. Over here on the other side of the closet, I had this hanging rack that I used to keep in my entryway, and I switched that out. This was just sitting unused, so I decided to repurpose it. It hangs from the bar here, and I have my reusable bags that I do reach for occasionally. I have, these are the arm covers for my sofa, which I will probably never use, but it is nice to have samples of the sofa fabric, so I'm keeping those. And this is one remaining curtain that I'm considering having some pillows made, so I'm going to hang on to that for now. Down here at the base, I have my step stool, rolling rack. I moved the suitcase down here. I am going to be using that pretty soon. These frames that I'm still kind of deciding on what to do with, I just tucked those in the back. I have my mop bucket still in here. And then up top, I consolidated all of my holiday decorations into this one bin. So I'm really proud of that. I just have the one bin and the Christmas tree, and that is plenty of decor for me. This is pretty cleaned out. So that was my closet organizing project. I am really happy with the progress that I made today. I am glad that I went through. There was a lot of stuff in there that I really didn't even remember, and I obviously didn't need. So that worked out great. I hope that this gave you a little bit of a peek into the process of decluttering and some of the questions that I ask myself. And I hope that this gave you a little inspiration to tackle a closet in your own home. So if you liked this video, please hit the like button. It does help my channel out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe. I share new videos here every week about organizing and decluttering your home and adopting a minimalist mindset. Talk to you soon.